Hi guys, it was they really couldn't miss in that first half. They were leading by 8, and you guys finished the half on an 8-0 run. Just kind of, what was your mindset during that tough first half, and then you obviously were able to break it wide open in the second half.
I mean, it's crazy. Like, they hit 9 threes in the first half. Me and Devin been in college a long time. I know for myself, I don't think I played against a team that's hit. We went 9 for 11 from 3. So we just need to make an adjustment, defensively, get the right guys in the game. And yeah, I mean, it was really just us. We were just giving them easy shots, and we had to clean that up, and it got easier for us.
You guys talking about threes, you guys set a program record for three-pointers made in one game with 19. Also scored 102 points. What worked so well offensively?
Second half we came out just, it was a focus on, guarding and defense. Defense leads the offense, so I think we played a lot better defense. They still were making some threes, but when that's our main focus, guarding everything, you get rewarded on offense. So we just find an open man. That's it. And, it was just clicking today.
19 three-point shots. Was somebody keeping track if there was a program record about to be broken, or what was the kind of the vibe on the bench?
We had no idea about that. We just had it going. That was new to us.
You talk about defense leading to offense. Jermichael Stillwell pulled down 8 offensive rebounds, and those second chance points ended up creating some separation there early in the second half. Just can you elaborate on that bit a little bit?
J Mike's gonna have his presence felt every night. We joke about it a little bit. We call him Angel Reese. He try to, he's gonna get that rebound though, and he's just a dog, man. He's gonna do the little things, and it's gonna show every night. He gets rewarded for it. He's gonna get his double digits every night, double digit rebounds. And that's his. He's not really worried about scoring the ball. So he's a great teammate.
And to piggyback on that, he's going against Devin every single day, just as really physical, really good presence, and them going at it each day is making both of them better. And prepared for the games.
Devin, Johnny's mentioned a few times the strength of this team being in numbers. So how do you feel like you're the second unit and some of you and some of the guys on the bench are really maximizing your minutes and pushing for additional ones?
I would say every night is gonna be a different guy. So I've just been waiting. I talked to coach before the games, like conference space coming up. I've been there. Had a lot of years in college. So he's like, just trust your work. We believe in you. Be a leader. And like today, they found me. And I did my job. I worked my butt off. And today was my night. So yeah, I would just say that. But that's everybody. Everybody's showing up, coming every day. Not worried about who's playing, who's this. Like when you play like that, you get rewarded every time. So.
Jordan and you two combined for 60 points. Is there something just working between the three of you guys, working especially hard in practice, or was it just, all 3 of your nights?
Earlier in the year, we didn't have a really good, connection on the court. Like we're a new team, so everybody's trying to get a connection, and we're trying to build. And I think as time progressed, as the season progressed, we're starting to understand each other. And I think we had a really good rhythm. JB started off hitting threes early. I hit a few, and then Devin, can do it all. Rebound, shoot, do a little bit of everything. So I just think that we gel well together, and it was a good night for all of us.
Time for a few more.
You guys have won 9 straight games now. You guys are really hot. Do you feel like you guys still can get better, or do you feel like you guys are hitting on all cylinders right now?
Definitely can get better. Offense has been our thing, but defense is. We want that to be our identity, and it is our identity, but we're not showing it right now. So that's been our focus. Coach has been on us about that. It's a thing called 8 kills. We try to get kills. That's 3 stops in a row without them scoring. So I think the last 2 games we haven't got that. So that's been our focus, and we're going to keep focus on that over the break. And we're going to keep progressing. When we get that defensive going mentality, it's going to be real scary.
What did you see from FGCU's defense early on in the game that held you?
It was very unorthodox. They was switching it up. They were just doing a lot of just unorthodox things. And at first, it gave us some trouble because we were trying to figure out what they were in. We didn't know if they were zone, it was in man, they was in box. Like we didn't know what they were in. And then we started to get a rhythm. We started to figure out what they were in and took advantage of it. And I think that our offense wasn't too bad in the first half. I mean, we scored 50 points, 49 points. It's just our defense wasn't that good, so it made our offense, not look as good. But yeah, they did a great job of switching it up and giving us different looks.
Last question here.
Themus, Devan spoke on his experience, especially in a game like this where it's back and forth, especially through the first half. What can his experience do to eventually lead you guys out in the second half and have a better half? What can his experience do for the team, like in situations
in the future?
Like that? No, just like what did it do for now and for the future?
I mean, the first half, like, we knew, like, there wasn't UCF basketball. You know, we hang our hat on defense, and if we're going to be a really good defensive team, we can't give up 49 points in the first half to anybody. You know, whether it's Florida Gulf Coast or it's who we play, Kansas. Yeah, if it's Kansas, you know, we can't give it up. So it was kind of like a reality check, and I feel like we answered the bell, and we did a better job in the second half.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys.